What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my top 3 picks for the MLB baseball slate over on PrizePicks. Yes, my top 3 props. We're going to be taking some overs. We're going to be taking some unders. Actually, we're just going to be taking one under, but looking forward to this. Excited to be talking about PrizePicks because I think it's truly one of the best sites you can possibly play on. And now it's even better because you have an opportunity to get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum just by signing up, depositing, and playing over at a great site. Now, let's get to the MLB picks. For my first pick of the day, I am looking at Brandon Woodruff, and I want the over of 5.5 strikeouts. Now, I think a lot of books and a lot of spots have been slow to kind of really take in some of these pitch counts for certain players, and Brandon Woodruff is a guy that I expect to be pretty much close to a full allotment of pitches, which is something you can't say for most pitchers here on this slate. His first outing out, it was not ideal. 89 pitches, though, is going to make up for a lot of that. He got hit up pretty good, and based off of last year, I have no concerns about him long-term. He's going to be just fine. So if you're giving me 90 pitches of a guy who was in the 86th percentile of K rate in the year 2021, 29.8% K percentage, second only to his boy Brandon Wood, to his teammate Corbin Burns, I'm looking at these Brewers as guys that you want to be taking the over anytime you see the number at 5 or 6 strikeouts. So at 5.5, my first pitcher, no doubt about it, over 5.5 strikeouts for Brandon Woodruff. For my second pick, and I'm looking at a little bit of a correlated pick with that first one in Brandon Woodruff. If I expect him to succeed in this matchup, I'm also going to expect Adam Wainwright to succeed, and I'm taking the under of 0.5 first inning runs allowed in the Brewers and Cardinals game. So Adam Wainwright had a very resurgent 2021 season, a 3.05 ERA, a little bit of good luck in that regard. A 3.84 expected ERA is what it was for the season, but 21% K percentage, it's a little bit higher than we had seen in recent years for Adam Wainwright here. Yeah, he's starting to get up there. He's 40 years old now, but he is still limiting hard contact, 77th percentile in the year 2021. I think that that's just going to be something that long-term for him, he limits walks. He doesn't get in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he doesn't get many misses, only a bottom 7th percentile whiff percentage in 2021, but from all intents and purposes, the year of 2022 is still going to stand out for Adam Wainwright as a strong one. I'm looking forward to investing in both of these pitchers long-term on the season, and what better way than right off the bat taking the under of 0.5 first inning runs allowed in this one. And my last pick on the board, let's go to Coors Field. It's a Coors Field day, and a lot of these road teams, when they get the extra 9th inning bump where you might get an extra at-bat as a result, really increases my projections on some of these hitters, and nobody better to target from the Cubs offense in the first couple days of the season than Seiya Suzuki. Now, Suzuki came over from Japan, massive contract, but he is living up to the hype here in the early goings. I don't really know what else to say. He hits baseballs hard. He hits baseballs far. Over 6.5. 6.5 is a number that's basically run-of-the-mill that you're looking at for some guys in some standard hitting spots, let alone in a Coors Field environment. I mean, Brandon Lau against a lefty in Tropicana. Brian Reynolds, 6.5 fantasy score. Suzuki is in Coors Field facing a pitcher that, is not exactly at the top caliber. Justin Steele, over a 1.8 home runs per 9 split, 1.89 on the season in 2021. I expect him to be somebody that when he does get the ball hit on him, it goes high, it goes far. That makes somebody like Seiya Suzuki, who is already showing to be a little bit of a StatCast darling in the early goings of this season, an 826 expected slugging through 11 batted ball events. This sticks out as a guy who long-term you should just be invested on. I think if we find out in a month or two that he should just keep this going, this number would be around 8.5 or 9.5. I want to be early to the party, so I'm going to be investing over 6.5 fantasy score for Seiya Suzuki. And those are my 3 picks here for today. We've got Brandon Woodruff, the over of 5.5 strikeouts. Brewers and Cardinals starting pitchers combining to under 0.5 first inning runs allowed, and Seiya Suzuki over 6.5 for a fantasy score. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about my picks. If there's anything else that you've got your eye on for this MLB slate, looking forward to it. But most importantly, check out PrizePicks, sign up using promo code Awesemo, take advantage of that free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum just by trying it out. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck today.